And I think that's a helpful way to tell them apart. But in that photo, they were laying down. But all these slight little characteristics and telling them apart, it's not just based on their color.
All right, we're crossing into that red territory now.
The suspense is killing me.
So there's one
Oh my
rock.
gosh, no way. That's awesome.
Perfect timing, look at that.
So that's a good shot.
Go this way and explore a little bit. I'll get a little closer for you. My goodness, this fish.
Sponge. Yeah.
What species do you think those sea cucumbers are? Are those California sea cucumbers?
If they're red with white, there's a deeper species than those California ones. The California ones are the Parasticopus.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking of? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he's huge. Yeah, he is. Look at you.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead and zoom on in there a bit, video.
Eat something.
He might have. Looks like he's
You are a big puppy.
struggling.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Teeny tiny little crab.
Yeah. Beautiful. Some anemones over here. Go ahead and come a little wide there, video. What else we got?
sea stars are missing some arms.
Yeah, they are.
Like how each little boulder is like a teeny habitat. Just covered with stuff.
I want to go into the middle of this red patch here real quick.
Let's do it.
All right.
See what's...
So it's pretty mixed, even though it's predicted to be hard rugose, not hard flat.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the difference between the two?
It's really just the relief. So one is steeper than the other.
Okay. So rugose would be steeper.
And more complex. So a rugosity is actually, I think, a measure of like pits and grooves.
Right, yeah.
Science, we've got a question about like recreational activities that are allowed in marine sanctuaries, in particular diving. Are marine sanctuaries a lot like MPAs and marine conservation areas in that it just depends on the sanctuary?
Yes, and I would say the biggest or the
rock,
most common
so it might be more
sort
rugged
of
than we think.
description of sanctuaries is underwater national parks, underwater parks. A place for you to go and enjoy and get into your sanctuary.
Cool.
Yeah, sanctuaries don't manage fisheries like certain marine protected areas are established strictly for fisheries purposes or to limit other recreational or commercial uses. But that's not the main purpose of national marine sanctuaries. It's more to just establish, you know, there are certain protections each sanctuary has, but the sanctuaries are based on special places, and that can also be maritime heritage locations, including shipwrecks, not just fantastic seafloor and animal habitats. So for West Coast sanctuaries, our main prohibitions are no oil and gas exploration. All of them.
Okay.
You know, maybe Sage could answer this question better.
No, you got it.
You're doing great.
What else? No discharge from ships, so...
No dumping, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to come back over towards Vargas now.
It does seem like at least some of this area is underlain by rock. Like we just saw a bit where there's like definitely like a lifted lip. It's just hard to tell with all the sediment
With
shape,
that sediment, yeah.
So yeah, it just might be a thick layer of sediment on top of consolidated rock.
And under some of the boulders, you can kind of see what looks like exposures of rock.
Yeah. Do you want to do a partial zoom?
These boulders don't have like, all of them don't have clean edges.
Yeah.
So it's something continuous underneath. Oh, hello.
And we're back to the brachiopods.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, brachiopods are actually pretty ancient, right?
Can you take a few stills of that guy? Thank you. I thought so too. I was trying to look it up and I couldn't find a good resource about aging brachiopods. I think I saw like individuals can live up to 30 years, but in terms of how early on in, you know, the formation of life brachiopods came on the scene, I couldn't find a good resource about that. Because my brother texted me, he was listening to the live feed and he was laughing at me that I said, wow, cool brachiopods. And I said to him, well, apparently you aren't nerd enough to appreciate brachiopods. They're in their own phylum.
Pretty nice over there.
Yeah.
Bumpy bits.
That's what we like.
You gonna do a partial zoom in there video? It's interesting, this.
Does that fish have spots on it? Or is
Yeah, it's a spotted rockfish.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the one with the white spots on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There are a few species of rockfish that have those spots, and they're generally called sea bass stomus. And if that hake, oh my goodness. That one has some green on the face, with, so it might be a rose thorn rockfish.
Yep.
Are you just spooked and trying to hide?
Yeah, yeah. Duck and cover.
All right, video, go ahead and come wide, please. They really do stir up the sediment. In addition to us as well, but
Wow, there's a lot of them here.
look at that.
It's so busy. It's like rush hour down there.
So you can see the difference in the chili peppers. The one above the lasers is a little more uniform in color.
This one here?
Yep.
Go ahead and zoom in on their video.
And then the ones that are laying on the bottom have those distinguishable bands that are like kind of diagonal.
Do these does it change? Do they ever
Yeah.
move up and down in the water
Good
column
wide
and
video.
those patterns change?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, it actually
Thank
looks
you.
like it changed just like as we were watching it.
Oh, it's that quick?
You're right. I noticed that too.
Oh.
Now we have to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Look at our porch.
Oh.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Driving backwards, driving backwards, get out.
Oh.
Okay.
Hitchhiker.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want you
was
coming up with us.
Totally sneaky.
Lazy.
It's a smart fish.
Like a little fish head in 13. Bubble can.
Yay, Guy Cochran has entered the
Guy,
van.
what the? What?
Let's have a look up here.
I'm going to change our bearing to 120.
Sure.
Bridge nav.
Let's have one final last look in the red here.
Can we have a change of bearing to 120, please?
We have a viewer who says that brachiopods are actually from the Cambrian, so they or first showed up in the Cambrian, so they're about 540 million years.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if we could have that viewer look up what that part on the crab is, that'd be great. Also, greetings and welcome, Charlotte, North Carolina. Thanks for joining us.
Is it Peter?
Aaron, what was that bearing change to?
120.
120, okay. Boogie on back over. I just wanted to see if there's any more rock features. Okay.
That's a different one.
What'd you see in there?
The one to the left of the lasers?
The rockfish there?
That's the green spotted.
Green spotted.
Yeah.
Oh, that's green spotted?
Do you want to do a quick zoom there video?
Yeah, and then you'll be able to see its spots.
Oh yeah, the spots on the top.
But it's really that really incised white dorsal fin that gives it away.
Yeah.
And it likes to hang out at
Could
these
come wide, please.
like mixed habitat to
Alright,
hard rock
might come back
transition
around.
areas.
Okay.
So we've pretty thoroughly explored most of this red patch here.
Okay, let's head over to the other red patch, which had some interesting slope potential.
Hey, Mike. Do you want to check, see if there's any other fish in our vehicle in the front with the bubble? More stragglers. Okay.
You want to reset?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. No, okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Sorry.
Aaron, for our viewers, when we're talking about yellow, red pixels, can you explain what it is we're looking at and why we target those different colors?
Yeah, so it's a substrate map that a model of potential habitat that Guy did with using ergosity, I believe, and backscatter and bathymetry, I think, are the inputs. And
Not bathymetry.
not bathymetry, just backscatter and ergosity. And so when we're looking at it, it's just very simplified into red, yellow, and green, with green being soft sediment, yellow being
predation
mixed, and red
Video
being
Zoom?
hard. Oh, look at that. Fish in the mouth.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, that fish in its mouth is still breathing.
Oh.
Wow.
Is that a
It's a
hake?
Whoa.
It's a hake,
Putting
wow.
down a hake.
I don't believe they eat it like that.
That's
That
crazy.
is amazing.
That is a bad day for that fish. Holy moly.
Wow.
I don't, it's actually all gonna fit in there.
Ooh.
How did
That's
it nab a
crazy.
hake? They're fast.
Oh.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
They're total ambush predators. Oh,
Wow.
that was.
Huh. That was interesting.
You see
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that was great.
scales?
Nature.
Cool.
Well done.
Yeah.
So anyway, we have that layer loaded in the HiPAC screen, which unfortunately the viewers can't see, and we can see where the vehicles are compared to it. We're kind of keeping an eye on what the model is predicting and then what we're seeing on the ground. Just did a bit of a comparison.
Awesome. Thanks. That was a great explanation.
Yeah, what's
What's
he
that?
doing?
Oh, yeah.
He's going for a ride.
Video, you want to go ahead and zoom in on this fast video?
Oh.
How is that happening?
What are you guys doing?
Oh, too much, too far, too far.
Oh.
He looks embarrassed, like when you get toilet paper stuck to your shoe.
All right, go ahead and come wide video.
For our viewers who are wondering what was just going on there, I think that we just had a rockfish riding on our porch. I don't think you guys were able to see that. Sorry.
Are you trying to do a drive-by into that red squiggle?
Red squiggle?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'm just in exploratory mode right now. And I also wanted to see these rocks over here. I got like 30 meters of wiggle room, right? 40. Trying to find an octopus. Now that you mention it, let's go have a look at this red feature over here. It's probably as far into that red feature I'm gonna get.
That's cool. Just quick drop in.
So red is supposed to be rock? Or is that mixed?
Red
yellow's mixed, red is supposed to be continuous rock.
I just discovered that map.
Oh, you can see high pack now?
Yeah.
Yay!
I know.
Congratulations.
I feel special.
You don't feel so left out now.
No.
Good.
Now I know what the red pixel is. I can be a red pixel now too.
Well, the red pixels here are actually a strike slip fault scarp, if you want to become a geophysicist too.
For our viewers asking, what are those red tubes? I believe you're looking at the sea cucumbers. We didn't decide what species though that was, just that it wasn't a California sea cucumber, right?
That's right. I definitely, I can look that up.
There's one now.
Could you go ahead and zoom on in there, please? Oops. Sorry. You're fine. I'm just landing here. Go ahead and come my video. It's a different sea cucumber than I remember seeing before.
Real storm.
Yeah.
it's a prawn.
Never mind.
Okay, to answer the sea cucumber question, so the red sea cucumbers we see often have white tentacles and tube feet, which their common name is Johnson's sea cucumber, whereas the California sea cucumber is a little, often it has a variety of color molts, but it's primarily like an orange-ish color with brown tentacles.
Wow, great to know. Thank you.
You're welcome. So these are a bit deeper than the California sea cucumber, but they are both in the same genus, which is Parasticopus. So these are Parasticopus johnsoni.
Very fun name.
So does that make it like the Steve Smith of sea cucumbers?
We made it.
We're back in the red.
Here's a skate.
Would you like to zoom on the skate?
Sure. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't have parasites.
Yeah.
No, this one looks better.
Yeah. Be
For
careful.
all of our sanity's sakes, yeah.
Oh yeah, some don't get any closer. Back up.
Yeah, I'm seeing some parasites
Oh,
there. Do you want me to
Yeah,
zoom?
no.
I'm looking away.
Run away.
Maybe do a,
No. Oh god.
just for documentation.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
took
Come wide.
some- I took some
Everyone,
photos.
no, go ahead,
Everybody
come wide.
just cover your eyes
Go
right
ahead,
now.
come wide.
No, look for something healthy, quick.
All right, Aaron, you choose what will make you happy.
I see plenty of healthy fish. I'm all right. You're okay.
That's the second skate that we've seen that's been
Yeah.
infested.
Yeah.
It's good to at least know that they have a lot of parasites on them, I would say. This guy just floating underneath us.
Oh, science team, we have just a flurry of questions. So the first one is, how big does a big cowcod get?
So they can get up to 1 meter long,
Oh, wow.
and they may live up to 55 years.
Wow.
Wow.
It's very big.
Wow, I didn't realize they get that big. Jeez.
They're the
It's the largest rockfish species.
giant sea bass of the northern California.
And do you think that fish in sanctuaries, do you think they get bigger than fish outside of sanctuaries?
I don't know about deep sea fish, but I know like in shallower areas in sanctuaries, like I did some work in Florida where we did notice that in protected or closed areas, the fish got larger than those right outside marine protected areas. Because they have the chance to reproduce, that they get a break, they can grow bigger, and so there's a higher chance of fish kind of over time, you know, recovering some of that, their size, like getting larger and increasing in density and biomass.
Yeah, I have noticed, like, on occasion we do just recreational dives in some of the MPAs on Catalina, and I feel like I've noticed the same thing.
And so National Marine Sanctuaries, we don't regulate fishing. So fishing is, you know, possible, whereas in the MPAs,
Well,
you know,
where
some
are those
are.
guys?
Wow.
Fish storm.
Where do you guys come from and where do you go?
We want to, yeah.
Why such a rush?
What's your new ship bearing, Aaron?
132.
Where some MPAs are closed to fishing entirely.
But within the National Marine Sanctuaries, we have zones that are closed. No.
Well, there's like an overlay of boundaries, so you can have
Yes.
a National Marine Sanctuary, and within that sanctuary you can have different types of fisheries closures managed by the National Marine Fisheries Service and the Pacific Fisheries Management Council.
Okay.
Yeah. So we get layers on top of
yeah,
layers.
So it's like, okay,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
And then
predation event.
Oh.
It looks like another lingcod.
That's so impressive. I can't believe they could just swallow a fish whole like that.
No.
Oh yeah, fish that are like ambush predators like that, they'll eat like
It's amazing.
fish that are like barely like smaller than
Yeah,
them.
that fish wasn't that much smaller.
Oh, it's a barrel sponge.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
cocky.
always mad at them.
Eat them.
That was brave. He didn't see what we just saw.
Yeah, don't go near that guy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Setting yourself up.
Dun dun.
The camera work was exceptional there. Ooh.
Oh.
They are picking on you.
I can see why he's now swallowing lots of fish. Oh my goodness, it's a stare down. My apologies. Okay, good. Come my video.
We're never going to know what happened.
It looks like it's going to be a standoff. Yeah, stalemate
But
right
do you
now,
see they're
guys.
kind of surrounding?
Yeah, the rockfish
Yeah.
got all this gang there with them.
Oh,
Call them the
goodness.
backup.
Well, I feel like we can predict that neither one of them is going to blink, right?
I don't
Oh.
think so, yeah. My goodness, you guys. Okay.
That was tense,
all right.
guys. All right.
Yeah. Okay. We all just need a hug.
Oh.
So your position right now is kind of at the top of this fault scarp. Zigzag on the southwestern half of this red area.
Sure. southwestern, sorry. I'll go this way first then.
Ship's kind of centered on now. If you want me to move further south, let me know.
Or is you still have a ship move in? Or
I'm just tracking.
tracking, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, this looks more promising here.
That's nice.
We've got a viewer asking if we ever found the coral that Emma was looking for.
Oh wow, look at colors.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty
yeah.
colors there. Guy, did you want me to explore this feature, or do you still want me to go southwest?
I'll let Caitlin decide on that. Sure.
Sorry?
So are there different features?
Probably
Just
more like this on the scarp, yeah.
Yeah, I can go southwest if you'd like.
Sure.
I would just wiggle down that way.
That's true. Bigger look at it.
So I'm going to say I think we're not sure what coral Emma was looking for.
Who's Emma?
Mm.
Do
I'm
we
not
know
sure.
Emma?
Is there an Emma? Yeah.
Who's Emma?
I have a friend, Emma. I
Is
don't know
Emma
she.
on the ship right now?
No.
No. Okay.
I've met Emmas before, so I'm gonna say I think we don't know.
Let's see what this is.
And to Stuart from the UK, who's just joining us for the first time, welcome. Glad to have you here with us. On the just below the video.
I'll zip right down there.
Oops, you should be able to see
Just wanted to explore this rock feature here.
the depth and temperature that we are exploring at. So we're currently at 222 meters. It's 8.3 degrees centigrade.
I think I can get at least half, or at least over halfway there. I mean, interesting. What kind of rubbly feature here?
Yeah.
All right, down we go.
So I hate to do this, but folks really are curious about these parasites, and they recall from yesterday that we saw that octopus and now these two skates, and they're just curious if there's any reason why any one of us might think that there's more parasites here for some reason.
I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
Mm-mm.
I mean, the other rockfish look okay.
Yeah.
It's not lateral over.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Somebody is saying that Emma was a scientist who chimed in about 8 hours ago, so on the last shift, or actually maybe 2 shifts ago, and she was saying there was a new species of sponge, but then they had a hard time finding it again.
Oh.
Okay, so it was one of our scientists ashore.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds like it.
Oh, they did collect a predatory sponge that is called asbestopluma on the previous watch, and it's got this really interesting shape. Like we just call it a palm frond sponge. But yeah, the species, it might be a new species.
Would you be able to drop a little bit there, Mike? And then as soon as you even get to the more edge of this feature for Guy.
All just mud draped? It's mud draped rock?
Yeah.
All right.
20 meters.
Do you want it to just step off the line? Or a bearing change? What's your preference?
Guy, how essential is it that we get to that edge there of that feature, of this red region?
Guy's gonna get on SBL.
There's no problem to go there. You're just going to need to move the ship 40 meters over there or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna, how about a 20-meter step off this line? Sound good?
Sure.
Okay. Bridge nav.
Sorry, what was the question?
Can we have a 20-meter offset on the line, a positive offset?
Sorry, Guy, we were just wondering how far along this edge of the red feature you wanted to explore, but we just put in a ship move just to see the edge of it a bit better. So belay the question, I suppose.
I think we need to zigzag a bit and hope to find a ledge that we can follow along contour.
Roger. Really, I can't hear you.
I don't know if I heard you, Guy.
Yeah, are you on SPL, Guy?
All right, that went well. I can bring us down another 20.
If you put the slope map on nav, you might be able to see steepness better than this red area, which is more like rugosity. Yeah, maybe not as zoomed in that much. It's kind of, I guess the reddish areas there are steepest slope.
Yep.
The contour lines are on there.
Yeah, that did help a bit.
Oh.
What was that? Fish. Fish. Well, that's probably your steepest right in there.
It's like in the middle then, is it?
Oh yeah, it's where we are. Is our 10 meter? Let's check. And I guess that would, right in there is just a bit steeper, but pretty big pixels.
Yeah, so just kind of run oblique to the contours, try to stay close to the steep area and hope we find
Roger.
a little wall or something.
How do we catch up here? I'm going to slow the ship a little bit there, Aaron.
Yep. Bridge nav. Can we reduce speed 0.2 knots, please? Thank you.
Just as we zigzag, I'll lose time.
Say we could break off and step it, but that usually goes pretty badly for the first 15 minutes of the stepping. So if we can make this work, it'd probably be better.
Sure thing.
What is that?
Go ahead and zoom on in a little bit there, video.
Is that just all encrusted?
It's just a rock.
It looks like a...
Sorry. Can't really go around that too
Yeah,
well.
that crevice in it was
Go ahead and
strange.
come a little
The
wide
shape
there,
of
video.
it is suspicious.
Should come at that from the bottom. I think that's just a rock. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all the way out on the camera.
It's odd. Yeah.
It is odd.
Uh-huh.
Seems to be perfect.
All right.
It's a really bright yellow encrusting.
Yeah. All right, you convinced me it was a rock.
I don't know. I'm not convinced, but it's okay.
Good morning. Okay, everybody, I'm going to hand off to Danny. Thanks for a fun watch.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Caitlin.
Good night.
All right, so for our viewers, we are near the end of our watch, so you may have some silence here in a little bit, in a few minutes, as we transition from the 12 to 4 to the 4 to 8 watch. Thank you for joining us. We're again here in the Greater Farallones Marine National Sanctuary, and in an area that we call Southern Point Arena South. And remember, it is International Octopus Day, so please keep your eyes out for those octopuses and help them celebrate their day.
Octopi, I think, right?
It's not.
It's octopuses, I think.
It is octopuses.
Is it?
Facts.
Well, I've heard both.
I know some people who think it's octopodes.
It
or
can be that.